So I'd like to begin by taking the drawing that you've already completed of your apple composition of 5 apples. And you're going to take a piece of tracing paper and cover your entire drawing. You're going to transfer the whole thing. Now, the demonstration I'm giving now, I'm just going to show you one apple so that you can understand the process. But remember, you want the whole composition transferred onto your 18 by 24 inch pad. So right now I'm going to use a 2B pencil from my kit, and I'm going to start tracing. First I'm going to trace the outline of my apple. Remember your short straight lines. I don't want any basketball apples. All right. All right, so there's my basic outline. Now I'm going to go in and differentiate 3 different areas. I'm going to do an outline where the darks are, or your black, where my white area is, and then where my third value is. Okay? So the darks, which are the blacks, the white, and the third value. So now I have my outline here. Now I'm going to draw where my cast shadow is. I'm going to follow along my apple and outline that. Okay, that's my shadow. But as we know, there's 2 values in the shadow area. Okay, so now I'm going to decide where my dark is, my dark and my black. And I'm going to outline that area where that is. And you should be able to see right through your tracing paper where that area is. Okay? All right. And then I'm going to label it. So this is going to be my dark or my black. Okay? And I've outlined it. I've gone all the way around it. All right? This area here, which is my reflected light on my apple, I'm going to mark that as my third value. Okay? Also, this is going to be a third value. So my transition tone from my shadow edge into the lights, I'm going to outline that. And you see that in this case, I'm using a broken line, okay? Because remember, when we use charcoal, we're transitioning and stroking using cross contours or parallel diagonal lines. Okay, so I'm indicating my third value, all right? This area is going to be my white, which is my light side, okay? Here I'm going to add where my stem is. And I'm going to make my stem my dark, and then the whole area is going to also be a third value, okay? Don't forget about your cast shadow. All right, and the cast shadow usually has 2 values, so this is my dark area, and then I'm going to have my third value, that transition area away from the apple. Okay, next I'm going to work on the outline on the light side here, because I don't just want a simple line, I want a sense that there's a mass to this apple. And why we use charcoal anyways, because with charcoal you can get variety in your outline, okay? And I want you to look for any variety you can get, and that's also going to be a dark, all right? You're going to do this for every single apple in your composition, and you're going to create this sort of map, all right? And this is the map that you're going to trace. Okay, you can see it here. This is my map, and I'm going to keep my tracing paper because when I go to lay in these values in my marker, I want to know which each area is supposed to be, whether it's a dark, a white, or the third value.